Hello and welcome back to the colony with ManOfTheAntz. Today is such an exciting day. Today, the Beyond update has come out for No Man's Sky, which is a massive, massive deal. If you've been around on the colony for a while now, a long time ago, maybe like a year ago or more now, I streamed some No Man's Sky. Obviously not in VR, just normal No Man's Sky. Got really into it and actually ended up playing a lot of it offline, and then also got my wife to play it, bought it her for Christmas, must have been like Christmas gone before last. And she played masses as well, so really into No Man's Sky. I didn't actually play the next update, so there's a lot I haven't seen from that, but the Beyond update, first of all, brings VR, full VR to the game, which is super exciting. It's a bunch of improvements to the multiplayer aspect, which obviously I didn't see at all because I was pre-Beyond, which was essentially before multiplayer existed. Expanded Anomaly brings new shops and tech upgrades. I don't really know what that even means. You can farm, cook, tame and ride creatures. And there have just been a lot of quality of life improvements. Like one of the things that I saw was the amount of stuff you can have in your inventory in a single stack has been increased from like 250 to 10,000. So some of those little things which made the game feel quite grindy when you could only carry so much. You're constantly going back and forth to your ship, or if you want to collect a lot of a certain material, you can only collect that material and basically nothing else. So those just sort of little quality of life improvements. So you can see here I've got a few games on the go. These were the stream games, I imagine, the survival ones, which I did jump into a survival one straight away for some unknown reason. You can see the last time I played that was 2017, December and November 2017, and that'll be the game that I just did all on my own and just had some fun. So we're going to start a new game, obviously, because I have no idea what's going on. What I will say is the inventory upgrade I mentioned only applies to normal as far as I'm aware, not to survival. But I am going to do normal because, yeah, survival was definitely a mistake when I jumped into it the first time. I was like, oh, maybe that's how the game's supposed to be, and it definitely wasn't. So first of all, this looks really awesome in VR. This looks really cool. Just flying through space, that's amazing. All these star systems, there is a lot of loading that goes on, so that is a little jerky. I am using the VR, the Steam VR headset mirror rather than the normal, the monitor output. That's the word I'm looking for. That No Man's Sky gives you, because No Man's Sky gives you a split output. It doesn't seem to be distorted, but it does give you a left and right output in one monitor. And obviously, I don't want that because you don't want to see two things at the same time on screen. You just want one big 1080 video. So I am recording the Steam VR, so you probably will see the Steam VR or the Steam loading screen. There we go, you can see that one now, popping up in the background every now and then that you wouldn't normally see, but there it is. So we're in Gearfort. Lovely Gearfort. Lovely. Bit more of a loading screen, okay. Oh, okay, excellent. It's a radiation planet, which is fantastic. It's got snap rotation, which is not great. Oh, it's teleport as well. And there's actually quite a lot of loading going on, which is not ideal. I'm hoping that'll sort itself out. What I need to do, first of all, reach over your shoulder, then press the right grip to grab the multi-tool. Environment hostile, hazard protection failing, recommended scan to locate survival resources. Use the multi-tool scanner to find sodium. Left trigger to continue. Locate sodium with the scanner. Point at the rear of the multi-tool with your left hand. Oh, this is awesome. Locate sodium with the scanner. The scanner is critically damaged and we need ferrite dust to repair it. So we need to gather some ferrite dust. Okay. Move around the planet to look for resources with teleport movement. A number of movement styles and comfort options are available in the menu. Right TP. RTP. What? What is RTP? Not that. Right touchpad. I found it. It's alright. So let's jump into the options. It doesn't seem to have paused the game, so we are still going to be losing radiation, which I am acutely aware of. I can't see a cave around. There are some creatures down there. Let me just see if I can find... I might have to drop the settings just to try and stop those loading screens popping up as well. Hello, little creatures. Yes, I know there's a multi-tool, but I would like to be able to survive from the radiation. So this might be a bit of a short game if I can't find a cave pretty soon. Because I want to look at these options. Let's just go on a bit of a run. All this stuff we could be picking up, but right now, and some of it we probably could charge our protection with, but I'd very much love to just get somewhere safe. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to happen though, does it? Okay, so perform some turns. Okay, and then ferrite dust. Well, that's relatively simple. It's absolutely everywhere. Perfect. How much do I need? Not much more. Okay, repair the scanner. Yes. Point at your left hand to access the menus. Point at your left hand to access the menus. Oh! Select inventory. Select scanner. Repair the scanner. Perfect. Now what? Scan to locate sodium. So we scan. Harvest sodium from small yellow plants. Like these? Nope. Oh, Na is sodium. These small... Oh, okay, so not using the multi-tool. Pull to collect. I know. Quick menu. Recharge equipment. Yes. Yes. Right, so I've got to say, the VR implementation is sublime so far. Absolutely sublime. If you watched my Dirt 2 video from not too long ago, you will have noticed that I was a little bit down on the fact that the VR implementation was crowbarred in, was how I referred to it. It wasn't there from the beginning, and when it come to putting it in the game, they didn't put a lot of effort into it. They just made it work as best they could. Immediately, I love the fact you have to pull. Immediately, they put a huge amount of work into this. Another game I had an issue with was Skyrim and Fallout, which were very much designed. Loads of it, look, loads of it. It wasn't designed with VR in mind, and when they did the VR implementation, they didn't really think about the best way of doing it. They just did it. And they just put the normal menus floating, and it was a bit lazy, and it worked, but it wasn't great. This, if you've seen No Man's Sky before, it's familiar menus, but done in a way which is so natural to VR. That makes a huge, huge difference. So, right touchpad. Right touchpad. Oh, it's over there, because I'm pointing the wrong way. Options, please. Recent. Oh, there's a recenter view there. That's nice. Control options. Mouse smoothing. Flight controls. Turn-in mode. Smooth. Smooth. No vignette. Vignette is horrible. No, thank you. We'll come out of there. Graphics options. I might need to just drop these down a little bit, because I am... Does that mean I'm on medium for everything? Oh, must be on medium for everything. Okay. It is trying to run at 120 frames a second, of course, so maybe we'll drop it down to standard, and it won't look as good. But it should hopefully stop the... Oh, well, we'll leave it for now then. We'll see how it goes with the loading screen popping up, and take it from there. Or navigation basics. Press right thing to... So we need to investigate its surroundings. The crash site may hold clues as to what has happened. At the very least, it should contain salvageable items. Yes, it should, hopefully. So this is all fairly similar. That's not fairly similar at all. That looks wonderful compared to the old menu. Yeah, this is... I'm genuinely so excited about this game again. Oh, that's so much better. So much better. Delicious. Right. Reach the marked signal. Is there a run? Oh, so clicking in the stick does a scan. The right stick clicking in does the run, which is actually quite nice. Because of the issues with the index, it means I don't have to click in the left stick to run. So this was the oxygen reach plant? No, this one. Oh, this is the fuel. Oh, I love the fact you have to pull it just like that. That in itself is just wonderful. Wonderful. What a brilliant, brilliant... Oh, look at that planet. Look at that. Look at it all. Look at it all. Oh. I am just so happy right now. What's this? Don't know. No matter. Let's get to this signal. Hello? So as I said as well, the multiplayer has been improved upon and improved upon and improved upon since I last played. So Andy and Indy do also have this game. I know Indy's tried it out and Andy was certainly downloading it earlier on. We'll get some of this. So they've renamed all of the materials pretty much since I played. Like the red bulbous plants weren't called oxygen-rich plants before. They were called something else that I can no longer remember. So I am hoping that maybe on Monday, hopefully if all the stars align, we will be able to get together, me, Andy and Indy, and play some of this in multiplayer and see something that I've never seen. What's that? Is that my footsteps, or am I breaking stuff as I'm stepping on it? I'm breaking stuff as I'm stepping on it. Oh, that's quite cool. How far away is this? 650 U. So we probably need to look for some more sodium-rich plants on the way. So what we can do... Oh, no, I don't need to do that, because I can do that, can't I? Yeah. Oh, brilliant. 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 NA+. I'm going back. I'm going back over here. Oh, does that mean I need the... Yeah, advanced mining laser. That's an upgrade we do not have. Obviously. Am I... Is it because I'm holding in and punching things as I'm walking? Am I punching things as I'm walking? I'm punching things as I'm walking. It's because I'm holding the grip in. Oh my word. You can punch things in the game now. That's a thing. Right, some more sodium-rich plants up there. I mean, I'm obviously very excited about this. It's hard. It's very hard to not be super excited about this. And when you move, your hands automatically clasp, which I'm actually not a huge fan of. But I suppose if you were running, you wouldn't... Oh, no, I suppose when you do run, sometimes you do have your hands open, don't you? So I suppose the more stuff you identify, the more comes up on the scanner. Like, this is an unidentified material. Or mineral, I should say. How do you analyze it? Because I'm just shooting it. Is that what it means? Is this what I did? And there was another somewhere up here. Yes, I'm just going to grab some more of these sodium-rich plants. I love it. I love that. Oh. Oh, there is a particular scanner, isn't there? Maybe we don't have that yet. Maybe we don't have that yet. Yeah, there is one you can actually use to scan plants and animals. And you can get some delicious little points for it as well. So the goal of this at the moment is just to pretty much get up in space. That's what I want to do. I want to get up into space. I want to fly around. I want to see what it's like flying around. There's definitely a little bit of jaggedness going on. I don't know if that's because I dropped the settings and some of those settings took effect without the restart that it asked for. But I also haven't seen a loading screen, so whatever I did has resolved that issue. I might drop the headset down to 90 Hz, I think, and then put it back up to the other, the whatever they call it, normal. We'll grab some of those. We'll grab some of these. I don't know what I recharge this with. Scanner's recharging. Does it? Oh, look at that. Tell us where the scanners are. Oh, down there, look. Yes. So I gotta say, the HUD as well is just pretty much perfectly placed. I'm rotating myself around, so it doesn't rotate with you, which is in a way nice, and in a way sometimes it's nice if it rotates with you, but it's also nice just to be able to look around without the HUD getting in the way. So it is quite nice actually that it doesn't rotate with you. Although it does if you use them if the stick, but not if you just rotate in real life. That's perfect. That's the best of both worlds. That's the best option they could have come up with. What is this? That's a sodium-rich planet. It's yellow. I should have known that, shouldn't I? So there is... Where did they go? There it is. There it is. That's going to be our first ship then. Shall we? Quick menu. Recharge our equipment. Recharge. Other options popping up, look. And we've got some sodium in stock as well, which is perfect. Alright then. We have reached the mark signal. Exosuit detected an automated signal broadcast. And here we are at this automated signal broadcast. Well, there was a very brief loading screen then. I did see that pop up. Don't know if you saw that. So these are just floating in midair. It's almost certainly not supposed to happen. Oh, okay. I mean, I'll take it for now. So what did I actually open there? Because I was trying to get these. Oh, there we go. So it's a little awkward trying to get some of the particular containers. I've already opened the big one, because that was the junk. Damaged machinery. If we had some pure ferrite, we could repair it. We do not have any pure ferrite. I don't know how to make pure ferrite, because all these materials are new to me. Lots of these red... What were they called? Was it plutonium? No, because that was a crystal. That's what you charged your suit with, I think, wasn't it? So, here is a distress beacon. It'd be nice if it didn't move your location to show you these little screens as they pop up, but we can live with that. Scenario, iteration deleted, boundary separation failure likely. Right trigger. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause sentinel intervention and deliberate transfer. Analysis, fresh iteration generated. Suspicious wording. Anomaly containment prepared. Broadcast? Okay. Broadcast received. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Position logged. System integrity scan initialized. Okay. It's also very quickly become nighttime, which means we get a better look at these other planets that we're going to fly to in a minute. Hopefully, if this doesn't take too much to repair. Investigate the crashed ship. Hold right grip while near the ship. A line will draw towards a selected object. Oh, so you can change the line that you're... No, so that just opens the object. I don't know. So we're actually now in the ship, which is brilliant. Look at this. This is class. This is just... Online. Right. Atlas connection. Intermittent. Launch thrusters. Offline. Yes. Pulse engine. Offline? Offline. I find myself alone on a strange world. Unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of it before. But this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I am not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. Out to the wonderful stars. Hello, ship. Read the log. Log. Unavailable. Substitute data. Exosuit. Connected. Suggestion. Pilot should perform maintenance. Select desired repair path. Yes, please. Self-guided repair protocols. Initiated. Pulse engine. We need a hematic seal and metal plating. What? Hold left grip or right grip and grab a cockpit handle and lift the handle. Oh! Well, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I love that you actually have to open the cockpit to get out. Repair the ship engines. Yes, please. It requires a mix of crafted products, salvaged items, and advanced refined substances. Repair the pulse engine with metal plating and hematic seal. And dihydrogen jelly and pure ferrite. Ooh, if we get pure ferrite, we can do that as well. Collect ferrite dust. Okay. craft a metal plating. Yes. So if we access our inventory, and then we select an empty slot and hit there. Oh, a metal plating. Wonderful. Now we need a hermetic seal. How would we make a hermetic seal? I don't think it's there yet. Patch the metal plating onto the pulse engine in the Starship inventory. Oh, okay, so we're just going to do that first, and it's going to tell us how to do the seal. Excellent. What now, game? New log entry unlocked. Where's the log? Oh, it's just a secondary mission. Yeah, well, that's fine. We understand that. Board the Starship and consult the diagnostics. It's a lot of iterations. Isn't that interesting? Starship critically damaged, vital ingredients missing. Unable to synthesize required components, the pulse engine requires hermetic seal. Oh, so this has given us the recipes, I guess. Iteration comparison reveals hermetic seal nearby. Salvage planetary chart from distress beacon cache. Okay. From this? I peer inside the beacon's housing, as well as its distress broadcast unit. It contains a planetary chart. Yes, please. That isn't what I needed, but I've got one. Open the inventory to view the data. Highlight the chart and use RA. Hang on, where's the planetary chart? Oh, there's discoveries? No, how would you plot a... I don't know. That's something different. I don't know if I have it yet. I don't know if that's why it isn't. Anyway, locate the crystal fragment in the inventory and analyze it with RA, or the right A. Oh, okay. Crystal fragments contain large quantities of something. A to analyze, B to quick transfer. What just happened? What becomes a planetary chart? A map of a nearby planet. The coordinates of a distress signal have been marked. Select. That's so cool. Select the map and use plot route to pin the location in your exosuit display. Oh. So now we need to go over there. Yes. So what I might do here is I might actually save the game. Put it back up to... what am I thinking about? Put it back up to... Ooh, max FPS 60. Does that apply to VR? I don't know. I would assume not. How can I tell? Well, if I drop into the actual game window a second... It should have the Steam FPS in the corner. It does not. Okay, that does not help me at all. So if we put it back on enhanced. Okay, so we're back. And we are back in the game. So we save the game. I'll be back in a moment. So let's put us back just a little fraction. And we just need to grab these bits from here again. That's fine. Yep. Take. Yep. Into here we go. Oh, it's giving us another fragment, weirdly. But that's fine. So right, let's get on the run over here then. So I've dropped it down to 90 Hz, which will make no difference to you guys whatsoever. It'll mean that it's slightly less smooth from my perspective, but it's only the same as the Rift used to run on anyway, so it's not going to make a massive amount of difference. How far is this? How do I... Usually if you just sort of look at it, isn't it? If we see anything on the way, we should grab. I think mainly there's sodium, because that's the only thing I actually really know that I need. Oh, I got my jump pack already. And there's a base on the way. Okay. We managed to collect some carbon by accident. It's not a very effective jump pack at the moment, is it? Oh, because it needs to be recharged. Fair enough. Okay, so it's good that we're getting to a base then, because we're about to be hammered by a radiation storm. Nobody likes radiation storms. Something glowing up there, look. What's that? Oh, I don't know. Right, where's the door? Where's the door, game? I've got time for your shenanigans. Right, is this door going to open? Hello, alien. Seek shelter in caves or buildings. Charge your hazard protection with sodium. To locate sodium, yes, 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 yes. We'll do this scan. Oh, did I not just... Oh, I'm not trying to speak to him. I've already scanned, and I can't scan again quite yet. Okay, let's put that back. What's it called? Liquidator Iaquinta. Right, before we do that, is there anything around here we can take? Hollow archive, but I don't think I can... Oh, I can. Access an archive. 6 of 7 logs corrupted, but one of them isn't. Entry... Isn't that my number? No one. Making this recording in case. Leaving behind. In the fabricator. Might be of some use. Visor damaged. Can't find ship. Recover supplies. The log finishes and the machine wears to life, spitting out supplies. I have the hematic seal I need to repair my ship. Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do now. So that we don't actually need to go to the location that we were given, because we found it somewhere else, which is wonderful. That worked out very nice. Doesn't look like I can interact with anything else around here. Well, there's this, of course. Long ago, it seems an automated distress call went unanswered. Excuse me, mate, honestly. If I can crack the encryption pattern, I could potentially extract the coordinates. 12624 So it's times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5. So times 6. It's going to be 720. Distress signal coordinates discovered. I'm some sort of mathematical genius. Well, well, well. I'll have that as well. I think I'm owed it. So we've got another signal detected somewhere. Mate, Liquidator. Let's talk. The warrior's nostrils flare as I approach. They inhale deeply, tasting the metallic tang of the radiation that lingers on my exosuit, and they shake their head in disappointment. They bark out what could be a warning. I hurriedly mime that I am peaceful and know little of their kind or language. Yes. They take a second to think, then grab my multi-tool while barking again into my visor, streaking it with saliva. They point at the mine and beam charge indicator, then at my backpack. I do my best to keep calm. Well, they want something, but all I've got is sodium. I don't think that's what they want. I think they probably want carbon. But I'm going to give them sodium. We'll see what happens. He grunts, a little surprised. It seems we have misunderstood each other. They teach me some of the language of their people in an attempt to bridge this divide. Yeah, so if I had carbon on me, I think he would have improved my mining tool. Has the storm passed? It's very hard to tell. Oh, that distress beacon is absolutely miles away. That can't be where I was trying to go, surely. We have a crystal fragment. Let's take a look at the crystal fragment. It's given us some hydrogen. Is that what it just did? I think so. Use analysis visor to locate the starship. Raise your left hand beside your head, then press the left grip. Requires installation. The analysis visor is a planetary exploration device that locates and highlights nearby points of interest. It can also be used to analyze flora, fauna, minerals. This is what I mentioned, but we need to get some carbon nanotubes for that. So, we need to get some carbon. Open the inventory with the to install the oh, we got it. No, we need we got bulk cast there. Oh no, we haven't. That's we can make it. Right. Get myself confused. So we need some carbon to make that. We've got some condensed carbon. Let's just pop in here again. What do we need for it? We needed carbon nanotubes. So if we just come out of that, pop along here. Carbon nanotubes. Takes carbon. That's a surprise. Color me shocked. There's some carbon. Now carbon, I'm pretty sure, also charges our mining beam. So as you can see, it's down to 20% charge, but we can also always charge it up with the beam, with the carbon we're getting from these wonderful trees. Now, I don't know how much we actually needed, so we'll finish this one off. How much do I need? Exosuit. So if I make... No, that's installing stuff. No, I don't want that. Why am I... Oh, because that's install technology and right trigger to craft. So I was pressing a different button. So let's make a carbon nanotube. Oh, because I'm on weapons, that's why I can't see it. Just the one carbon nanotubes, I will have that. We now have the analysis visor. Perfect. So now we can lift our left hand up to our headset, press in the grip, and then this happens. This is new. A natural burial site. A wheat. And our ship is over there, look. Analyze objects for rewards. How do I... Nope, not what I wanted to do. How do I analyze objects? Ah, pointed it with my tool. And then scan it. And then you receive units. So I don't know if I like how Batman vision-y it is with the visor on. Because it is always nice to be able to... take it off again? To do that as you're running around. Whereas that's quite... And because it maps the direction of your travel to where your stick is pointing... Which in your controller, as soon as I lift my head up to there, I can no longer run forward while using it. So that's a very mild issue with that. Very mild issue. Well, let's get back to the ship. And let's see if we can... Because how long have we been going now? It was 25 minutes when I stopped, and we're now up to... Well, I can't see I've covered up the timer with a Steam VR message. Of course he has. I'll have that. Thank you very much. Some oxygen, thank you. Oh, hang on. Let's identify this frustrating looking plant that I'm not going to go near because it looks like a new version of the dickweeds, which you may remember from my streams. Is it even darker than it was? No, I suppose it was night, and then I went to the building, and then it was, yeah, okay. Ooh. Oh, hello. What is this? Damaged machinery. Needs a chromatic. Needs 25. Oh, no, I don't have that, so we shall ignore you, damaged machinery. Goodbye. I could do with having more sprint available. Can't sprint very far. Definitely dropping down the refresh rate to 90 Hz and going back to the enhanced graphics options. It's definitely helped a lot. Feels a little bit smoother. None of the Steam loading menus are popping up anymore. And it's got rid of those quite harsh jaggedies that existed when it was in the... that's my phone going off very loudly. Apologies if that was loud enough to be picked up by the microphone. Right. So, repair the pulse engines on the ship. Pulse engines. So we now have pulse engines. Deploy a portable refiner? What's a portable refiner? Refiners transform simple materials. Refined materials hold more charge. Advanced technologies require refined materials. The launch thrusters requires dihydrogen jelly and pure ferrite. Construct a portable refiner to process pure ferrite. Okay. Genuinely no idea. Genuinely no idea how to do that. Not that.
Radiation protection falling.
I don't know how I make a refiner. Craft dihydrogen. Oh, I can just make the hydrogen jelly there.
Product constructed.
Grease the launch thrusters with dihydrogen jelly.
Component repaired.
So that's it. Now we need the pure ferrite. Now it's going to tell us how to make the... construct a portable refiner. Gather ferrite dust. It doesn't look like I'm going to get off the planet anytime soon, does it? So I might need to... Look ferrite to you? Ferrite? It does. Might need to leave this until next time, unfortunately. I don't really want to. We might have to do a two-parter to get up into space. Yeah, I didn't think I'd analyse that. Let's have a quick analysis of this wiggly dude. I do quite like the... I enjoy budooping. Construct a portable refiner. Craft metal plating. Craft metal plating. Point at your left hand to access menus. Access the build menu. Oh. Yeah, this is a completely new thing. Placed with the right trigger? Oh, ooh, hello. Let's put you a little bit away, not too far, but let's just put you over here. Okay. Fuel the portable refiner. Okay. How? Charge with carbon. Yes. Okay. I have some carbon. I have to have lots of carbon. That's perfect. Pure ferrite. Gather ferrite dust. So we need to get some ferrite, more ferrite dust. It shouldn't be too much of a problem because there's plenty of it around. This big old hulking, advanced mineral laser. Oh. Quick menu. Quick charge. Mining beam. Carbon. And we'll charge that with some sodium while we're there as well, before that gets too low. We don't have much in the way of charge. We might need to get some carbon whilst we're around. Ferrite, dust, and salt. Just in case we needed some salt. I was going to say, can I see any carbon around? Yes, I think so. And gamma root from this one as well. Does that mean we've got a small chance of getting a gamma root, though? We'll get another tree whilst we're here from the J. Pont de Pré. Right. Let's get back to this. Let's harvest these while we're here. I love the fact that it's pull. I do. So if we input ferrite dust and then output pure ferrite, yes. Begin. Oh, so if something takes a while, you just leave it going and you just look at the pretty thing doing its thing. Well, thank you very much. Can I... Oh, there is a right stick to pick up, so you can just put it back in your inventory again once you've built it. Okay. Repair the launch thrusters. This is getting close to being a working ship. And also, before we get in there... This needed pure ferrite, didn't it? Yes, let's do that. And this will... do something? Nothing? Did it give us something? Normally they give you something. So I'm assuming something happened. Turn the light on. Turn the light off? Is it on or off? No, we turned it off. We didn't want to do that. But there's some more stuff around here. They're already open though, aren't they? Yeah. It's weird that the junk just reappeared, but okay. So let's pick up this then. Don't punch it in the face. Seemed like that exploded though, didn't it? Return to your ship. Alright then. This is quite exciting. This is quite exciting. Use the left grip to grip the throttle. Push the throttle forward to take off. Hold right grip and lift the cockpit handle to exit. Adjust the flight stick to steer. Oh, I see. So it's like a tilt mechanism. Use left grip to grip the throttle. Use the throttle to change speed. Press the right A to initiate a landing. I don't want to do that. I want to go. I want to go into space. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This. One of the main issues with games in VR is there aren't a lot of games, really, which are particularly suited to very long games. If you want to just jump into a game for like hundreds of hours, which has got some sort of story and stuff going on, it can be quite awkward to find games which do that. And games which are suitable for that, like... I don't want to go to the ring planet, but I think it's going to be further away. Like, yeah... Skyrim, that's what I was going for. Skyrim and Fallout, they were sort of lazy ports. They were lazy ports, unfortunately. Left trigger to boost. We have achieved orbital flight. So we press the left A. Test the pulse engine. So this drops us down to normal speed again. Is there not a way of going faster again? Because I don't want to take 13 minutes to get there. I don't know. I don't want to take 30 minutes to get... there's something missing. It's not going to tell me. Hold to test the pulse. Oh! There we go. There we go. Oh, this is something a little bit special, isn't it? Point at your left hand to access the quick menu. Incoming transmission, somehow. Source. I can't do anything while it's there. Please identify yourself. I'll identify myself. I'm a naive traveller. You are not alone. Follow the something. The broadcast ends as strangely as it began. The final piece of the signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. I'll have those coordinates, please.
Alert. Navigational data received.
So it's on this planet we're actually heading towards as well. Follow the coordinates. Pilot towards the coordinated marker and engage pulse drive with left A. Pulse drive will automatically go towards it. How do I leave pulse drive if I want to press it again, perhaps? I won't do it. We'll go over there. I want to get landed. See another planet. I like the way the compass just sort of it circles your head, but only shows you a little bit at a time. That's quite cool. I love the wear on the front of these screens, so the screen's like clearly behind like a pane of glass or perspex or something. That's really cool. Can't open it when I'm in space. That's probably a good thing. Right, so I don't necessarily want to go there immediately, so... Oh, look at that. How do you... How would you rotate, I wonder? So the game appears to be struggling a little bit to load up this new planet as we're coming in VR. Oh, there we go. It's pretty much sorted. So I don't really want to go there straight away. So let's just drop ourselves down here. Perfect. It is, of course, a toxic planet, because you can't have a planet which is going to be friendly or nice to you, can you? That'd be weird. What a weird situation that would be. Hello, creatures. Come back here. No, I didn't want to tag you. I wanted to scan these. Flying things are often quite awkward to get.
Toxic protection. Falling. Units received.
So these plants are just literally spewing out toxicity, which is love. Look at this. Flying things all over the place. Some things down there we could probably open up, but I'm not too bothered about that. I keep trying to punch things, which is a little frustrating. I'm going to get some of these carbon crystals just to help us charge our ship up with. Not that one, because that's not a carbon crystal. No. And I want to just have a go at mining this this stuff down here. We'll grab some of this on the way, shall we? Why not? And there are a couple of sodium plants around as well that wouldn't hurt us to get, seeing as we are in a toxic atmosphere. Yes, return to your ship. Yes, okay. At some point. Oh, just punching things as I go. Collecting things as I walk along. Oh, can you not mine it with this? Terrain manipulator required. Did it always require a terrain manipulator to mine stuff that was just in the ground? I didn't think it did, but okay. Nope. 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 There we go. So if you scan all of the things, bait details, if you scan all of the things which are on a planet, it will give you a bonus. Projectile ammunition. And some sodium. Okay, let's, what's that? What's a distress beacon that's off? Oh yes, there was another ship, wasn't there, on the other planet? Which is one of the things which is quite good to do quite early on, is just fly around and look for ships. Which I can't entirely remember the exact process for, although there's obviously just one there. I think you can just fly around and just look for them on the surface. But you to look for a better ship than yours and just take it. Just take it. Do whatever you want. I don't know how much it costs to launch the ship. Whoa, slow! Slow down there, matey. Oh, can we mine stuff with the ship gun? Nope. I think that's a different weapon again. So it's slightly awkward to control the ship. But I think I'd rather have it like this than just having to use the sticks. At least this feels like really interactive and sweet. Well, here it is. Here's what we're looking for. Let's pop in a sweet landing. Just like that. Thank you very much. Some sodium around, some hydrogen, maybe, probably. That makes sense, wouldn't it? We'll open these while we're here. Oh, that's how you save. On the Dajink levels. New item received, recorded. God, all sorts of things popped up there. Alright, what's this? What do we need to repair you? The sparking wires of the machine generate a signal tapping out is broadcast into the void. Whoever left the message is long gone though. Decoding 16. No. Ooh. No fueling. Failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice but to go underground. Deployed base computer. As well as the log entry, the signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. Perfect. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about whoever is leaving these messages. I will definitely have those plans. So this is all fairly new as well. I don't know if it's new to Beyond or if it's new to Next. I think it's just Next, but I'm not entirely sure. So yes, we have a base computer and a terrain manipulator we can now make. That looks like it's slightly easier to make for us, doesn't it? Oh, this is just put that down here as a secondary mission, because that is the next thing we need to do. We need to build a terrain manipulator. Allows the user to mine large resource deposits and to tunnel through the ground. Install a terrain manipulator in the multi-tool to mine materials required to build a base. Oh, we need to select it in the... There you go. Yes, this allows the stuff we just said. Oh, can we already install it? Why can't I not click on it? Click, click. Wrong button? Wrong button. Terrain manipulate. No, we need... Oh, so you can install it, but it doesn't have the bits yet. Ah, okay. So we need some dihydrogen jelly. I don't know why I picked that up. We need some dihydrogen and jelly. We need two? We need two. Craft more. Cannot build missing components. Well, that's just the blue stuff. We can get blue stuff. Oh, why does it say we need carbon nanotubes? Why does it say we need carbon nanotubes? I'm confused. We need another one. Did we make another one? We did. Install the components. Maybe we only needed one dihydrogen jelly. Maybe that's why I'm confused. It is only one. That's why I'm confused. And now we have a mining component. And there is a mode. What? Well, I wasn't expecting it just to gouge a hole in the ground. I'll be perfectly honest with you. How do I cycle through these? Oh.
Toxic protection falling.
Just putting stuff down now. I don't really understand how this works. Like, how do I make it? Why is it square? Because that's that. I see. What says create terrain? So I don't know how I get it to dig again. I'm a bit confused on that matter. Anyway. So that's how I get it to change. Oh, now it's digging again. So I'm gonna just dig a hole, and was that always a thing you could do? You could just dig a hole in the ground like that, anywhere you wanted. There's a cave. I just found a cave. Trying to dig a ramp down into it. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I'll tell you that for nothing. I just dug into a cave. Oh my word. And what are these? There's something. Marrow bulbs. What are marrow bulbs for? Do I have to... Nope, don't want to do that. Put it back into mining mode. Yeah, marrow bulbs are a shooty thing, not a grabby thing. Wow, okay. So I was already, when I played this game before, I was already fairly blown away with it. I didn't really get caught up in the original hype for it. Well, I did get caught up in the hype. I didn't buy the game immediately at launch and get disappointed it wasn't everything they said it would be. So I had my expectations tempered when it came to trying out the game to start with. Which I think is why I just enjoyed it for what it was. When I did play it, I just enjoyed it for what it was rather than getting caught up in what it wasn't. Which is a lot of fun, which is a huge amount of fun. And this is just, it's just leagues above what it was, really. I know that Hello Games didn't do necessarily the right thing, but a lot of that I think was pushed by Sony rather than by Hello Games. But you cannot fault them at all for what they've done since then. They have gone above and beyond to make... out of charge. To make No Man's Sky exactly what they want it to be. And beyond that, everything they've done has been free. Why can't I shoot my... It's because I have my menu out, yes. It's like, you know, like someone pointed out, if you wanted to get the VR for Skyrim, you had to buy the game again. It wasn't even DLC for the existing game, was it? It was Skyrim VR. It was a new game, despite the fact it was the old game with VR crowbarred in. Whereas Hello Games and No Man's Sky has just gone above and beyond and made everything completely free. You buy the game once, you get everything they ever released for it. All the updates. And there have been a lot of updates for it. So yeah, you really just cannot fault them at all for the way they've handled the post-game launch at the very least. Yes. Anyway, I guess I should probably leave that there. I've got no idea how long I've been going now, but this has been a huge amount of fun. As I said, I am hoping to jump into it with Andy and Indy on Monday. I don't know whether I can continue on with this game or whether it works in a different way. I would love to play more of this. I'll almost certainly do another video or two or at least I'll play a bit more, whether it comes a video or not. Do a video or two just to get a bit more grips with the new stuff that exists in the game since I last played. If you would like to see that, of course, do let me know down in the comments. If everyone is just like, nah, thanks, seeing what I need to, that'll do, then, you know, I'll probably just play it on my own and screw the lot of you. But if people do want to see a bit more on video, I'm happy to do more on video beyond, as I said, what we'll see with the multiplayer, hopefully with Andy and Indy. So I hope you have enjoyed this little look at No Man's Sky's VR Beyond implementation. I am beyond excited. I am beyond happy, and my expectations have been knocked out of the park with it. They really have. I've said it 12 times now, but they have really gone above and beyond, making it work, making it feel like it was a VR game from the start, making it feel like this is how they wanted the game to be played, rather than a game which has had VR added to it post-development. So yeah. And look at this. I mean, what other game can you get this sort of scenery in? I'd love to be able to knock the graphics up a bit more to really get some more draw distance in this stuff, but unfortunately that is the bugbear of VR. Quite high resolutions and quite high refresh rates as well to go along with it. But nonetheless, you've got these creatures just flying around, these massive rock structures, these weird plants. Got a spaceship down there, just chilling out, doing nothing. That bird's just flown into the ground. Don't think it meant to do that. There's some ships just flying around, just casually flying around. I could get in my ship and I could follow them. Oh, this game, honestly, it blows my mind. It really does. So if you've enjoyed it just a fraction of the amount that I have, do feel free to click the like button. That'd be really appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Questions or comments, leave them down below. Like I said, if you want to see a bit of a mini series on No Man's Sky, do let me know, because I would love to play some more and show you guys some more of this if you haven't seen too much of it yourselves. Don't forget, I do stream on Wednesdays at 6 PM. I didn't actually stream last week because I had something come up, but I will be streaming the following week, so that'll be the last, or is almost certainly going to be the last, Monster Hunter World, so come along and see that, and then we will, what I was thinking I'd do is I'd do Surviving Mars as the next stream game following Monster Hunter World, so something a bit different, something that I really want to get into playing, playing more of, I should say, because I have played quite a lot of it off camera. So come along and say hello there if you'd like to. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Maybe in No Man's Sky, maybe in some other magical VR adventure, maybe in Monster Hunter World, wherever it happens to be. I would love to see you there. And as always, oh, I can't point. That's annoying. Thank you very much for joining me.